Performing arts is back in business with a new student production, Alias. The play revolves around a teenage girl who tries to fit in a new school after her parents were mysteriously killed, all while trying to find out who killed her parents. The play is written by Courtney LaFrance and Nick York, two seniors at the school. We caught up with them to see what went on in their brains when writing the script. We caught up with some actors to see what goes on with them, and you even get an inside look on the rehearsals, right here, right now.
Actually, I want you to come right over to him and push Ray out of the way, and Ray's going to count across you.
Basically, it's about this girl named Ruby, who at the very beginning of the play, her whole family is killed by Cassie and Brooklyn. Cassie basically accidentally killed herself when running from the scene of the murder, and Brooklyn goes out back to her original town at Hillcrest. And
so when Ruby gets to Hillcrest, she meets Brooklyn for the first time, and she encounters bullying problems with her. And we later learn that Brooklyn's body is being possessed by Cassie in order to finish the killing of Ruby. I've always had a thing for the supernatural, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to incorporate that kind of feeling into my show. So I love things that deal with, you know, ghosts and any kind of thing, you know.
Supernatural.
Yep. Not that I like shows about killing, but, you know, it
escalated through the plot we designed. We had a basic plot, and then we added things from there. And it eventually built up to what our masterpiece is today.
And now we have Alias.
Most of the students that we cast are actually in the performing arts shop. And we've come to know them, and we know that they are very great actors, and we are proud that we casted them.
The ones that aren't in the shop have done shows with us before, so we know like what they're capable of, you know. So we're just happy to have people that actually want to do it. What's different about it than being like a regular 9/10 production is a lot of our tech people that we usually use weren't available to us. So for this show, we really are bringing in a lot of new people as far as tech goes.
We are using a few old people, but we won't see them until the show really comes close.
I think it is heavy subject matter, so I think they're going to be kind of shocked to know that, you know, two high school students wrote it. But it's not all, you know, depressing death. And
there is some comedic humor in there, so it's not going to make the audience feel like all depressed at the end. But they will be shocked and probably amazed that two students actually wrote this play.
But they will like the ending.
They're right over there.
No, they're not. Are you even looking?
Oh, they must have left.
Well, this production, it's completely student produced. It was written by students. It was Nick York and Courtney LaFrance. It's being directed by students. It's being all student cast, so there's adult supervision, but they don't interfere with what we're doing. So it's really, we have free reign to do as we see fit. So I'm really excited to see how it's going to turn out. Like I said, I'm really excited for this play to go up. I think it's going to be really interesting. It's my largest role so far, so I'm really excited to see how it's going to go. I'm really looking forward to just actually performing the play, because I think it's really interesting that it's just the first, for me, completely student-run play, so I'm really interested in how it's going to go. I'm nervous, but I'm really interested.
He does too much his face? It must be... Okay, didn't you say we were going to change that?
Well, Ruby is a character whose family is killed in a terrible, not accident, because they're murdered. And so she moves away, and she gets new friends, and basically is tormented there again, to the point where she realizes that this new girl is basically being taken over by the person who killed her family. And she's more of a person who's confined, and she keeps to herself, except for when she finds people who really understand how she feels and what she's going through.
The rest of the cast is freaking awesome. I got attacked with a shoe yesterday, and everyone's just hilarious and mean in a good way. Because we're not all, oh, hi, how are you?
it's more like, hey, I'm not allowed to swear, so I'm not going to do that. We have a great relationship that involves not always friendliness, which is why we're awesome. And awesome people are good. And I'm good now. Before I read through the script, when I first found out about the character Ruby, I thought she was like this 4-year-old girl that was like barely in it. I thought she was just like this little girl and like that. So that's honestly how I auditioned with her part. I was like acting like a kid. But so when I first read through the play, I think I got a lot of it wrong, but I like it. Overall, I think it's a really good play and that has a good plot line, and I think it'd be really good to see.
Well, which one do you want to know first? I prefer small casts because I feel like the director can get more work done with each individual cast member. As like a big cast, there's more people, you know, and everyone's just thrown apart and doesn't really mean anything. But yeah, that's a tough question because I have fellow classmates that would also like to, so it's either I'm going to act in theirs or write my own. It's still on the fence, so I can't give that an actual answer, but yeah. Rehearsals are going pretty well, at least that's what I think, because, you know, all the cast are getting well great, you know, we have some fun. Like last rehearsal, I accidentally may have possibly a little bit yeah, I did kick my shoe and it hit someone. I'm not going to name any names.
I got attacked with a shoe yesterday.
But it may have not even been me. It could have been someone else. So just that happened. A shoe got kicked, flown across. I was crazy. But, you know, we're having fun. Pretty sure that the play is just going to be great, so.
Aiden is the character that I play, and he is a teenage boy at Hillcrest High who befriends Ruby when she moves to the new city. Working with Courtney and Nick is actually really good. They're both really professional, and they keep us on task, and they actually know how to control us, keep us in line. I think that the play is going to be awesome. I think that it's going to be one of the coolest ones we've done so far, especially since it's student-written. So, yeah.
Alias is planned to go up on March 14th, with tickets available at the door. Go to sersd.org for more information, or just show up to the play. It's definitely going to be worth it.